I mean, I got my cow one now, but that's only because cows eating it. Oh my god. I bet you're apple. Okay. I feel knowledge. Or you can do pretzels for the rest of your life. Okay. Colin. Colin.
Dude, you have to go down there.
drag on me, dragging my feet. I've been everywhere. I'm at the scene. I'm like a creature. I'm on the creep. If I don't get all my chips, I can't leave shit. Get that, then I dip. I'ma leave. I put plates on my neck. That take time to pop. I put plates on my whip. It's some rock shit. Sip drink on hypnotic. You know I look pop. With my body, that be why shawty is clocking me. I don't owe no apology. I'm everywhere that they dollar be. I don't owe no apologies. I'm getting the money, you know my philosophy.
Pull the tracks out, she know the I really live what I rap out. I remember them days in the trap house. Yeah, I got real in the trap house. I went and did some time in the jail because I'd rather take the fast one. If you wanna make bets, then open up TD. She like my beat.
Welcome to John McDonough Stadium for tonight's varsity football game against Archbishop Spalding. The Cavaliers are 2-1 on the year. The Eagles are 2-0. This is the first MIAA game of the 2023 season for the Eagles. Good luck to both teams. We ask that our spectators display good sportsmanship and cheer proudly for their teams. Would everyone please rise for our national anthem, sung by senior Dana Thompson.
Welcome back to week 3 at John McDonough Stadium. Tonight's matchup, we have Archbishop Spalding versus McDonough. McDonough is currently 2-0 on the season. Spalding is 2-1. This is the first MIAA conference game of the year for both teams. Kickoff will start shortly. Last game, we saw McDonough quarterback Brandon Palazzo pass the ball effectively as McDonough won a nail-biter 21-14. Let's see if they can continue that momentum today. Last game, the short passing game was really effective. However, we didn't see the running game be all that effective until very late in the game. We saw the opposing team last week run against McDonough, which their defense played pretty well against.
Archbishop Spalding is set to kick off.
Kickoff. Donna Turman returns it at the 5-yard line. Has a 10, 15, 20. Tripped up and is stopped at the 26-yard line. McDonough offense is coming back on the field.
Number 0, Santino Sanchez takes the kickoff.
Santino Sanchez with the return there.
Down Eagles, over the pass of 25.
As I said last week, the McDonough offense was pretty effective in a low-scoring 21-14 game. Archbishop is the defending MIAA conference champions, and like I said earlier, they are 2-1 on the year. Let's see if McDonough can continue the momentum from the last 2 games into this game. Palazzo under center, 5 receivers wide, 4 to the left, 1 to the right. Screen pass to number 12, Jefferson Exnor Jr. Gets tackled around the 29-yard line. Should be 2nd and 6 or so. We should see that is one of the Jefferson Exnor is one of the Eagles' biggest playmakers this year. He had a really big game last week along with Santino Sanchez. Good. That's a good first play from McDonough.
I'm so nervous.
Palazzo and Gunn, the receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 4-man rush looks like from Archbishop Spalding. Looks like they're going to be blitz number 5. Another short pass from Palazzo, caught by number 19, Jansen Craig. Oh, I have just been informed that that pass was incomplete. It was dropped by Jansen Craig. It'll be a 3rd down and around 5. Yeah, last week we did see Palazzo be really effective. He also used his legs a lot last week. He was very conscious. He knew when to get rid of the ball. He knew when the pocket was collapsing to get out, and he scrambled for a touchdown, and he had a lot of big plays. Let's see gun formation again for the Eagles. 4 receivers split. Drop back by Palazzo. Pass in the middle. Almost a really good play by number 8, Brandon Finney Jr., who is one of those 3 McDonough wide receivers who have been really good playmakers so far. That is 4th down, so the McDonough punter, Aiden Zoller, will punt the ball. He booted a couple punts last week, and also he's also he does kicking too, and he booted a couple in the end zone on. Archbishop player set on the 32-yard line, hoping to return one. McDonough special teams has been a little bit shaky so far this year. Low punt. Aiden Zoller just has to catch it at the 25-yard line. That is something we've seen so far this year. The McDonough special teams unit has been a little bit shaky. Really, football is a game of field position, and we've seen that Archbishop Spalding is they're a great team, and now they're starting at the 25-yard line and then are in prime position to score at least 3 points. Let's see if the McDonough defense can get a stand right here.
What's the quarterback's number?
Quarterback for Archbishop Spalding is Malik Washington, who graduates in the year 2025. Looks like a catch right there from number 13. It's 2nd down from the Cavaliers. Looks like they're going no huddle here, trying to catch the McDonough defense off guard with maybe not best formation. They've gone 5 wide so far this game. 1-on-1 coverage on, looks like the left and right sides. Here's the snap. Screen pass. Gain of yardage for Archbishop Spalding of 1 or 2 yards.
Another completion from number 11 from number 4.
It's a scramble.
That'll be short of the first, and that'll bring 3rd down for the Cavaliers.
Running back here, play action. Caught by number 13 again. And looks like he stopped. So great stop there from McDonough defense. They started in bad field position, but let's see if Archbishop goes for it. Looks like the offense is staying by the field. There is a flag, however. Does currently look like it is 4th down still. Offense is staying on the field. So penalty. I haven't learned what the penalty is yet, but looks like Archbishop is still going for it. And
That was a block in the back against the Eagles.
is a block in the back against the Eagles, so it looks like Archbishop has a 1st down here. Or it's 4th and very short. The referee is bringing it up to the 9-yard line, so a crucial error from McDonough there. So now it's 1st and goal for Archbishop, and That's the type of penalty you can't have. For McDonough, they stopped Archbishop on 3rd down, yet they couldn't convert, and there's a penalty.
Will get the first down for the Cavaliers. That's first and goal.
Okay, looks like one-on-one coverage on the left, 2 running backs in the back. I might expect a fade here, or they could try and run the ball up the middle. They are running it up the middle, number 38, and he gets the touchdown.
Number 18 with a touchdown run for the Cavaliers to make the score 6-0 Cavaliers.
Archbishop there converted on a mistake from McDonough, and those are the mistakes that McDonough just can't afford in this first MIAA opener of the season. Let's see if they can rebound on this next drive. I'm wanting to see how aggressive McDonough is after going down early, or if they try and stay conservative. Kick through there by number 14, Cooper Welch. It is 7-0. Santino Sanchez back out for the kick return. See if he can get good yardage here and get McDonough into good field position. As Jack Hirschfield and I said last game, field position is one of the biggest crucial things in football. Like, if you want to convert, like, special teams has to be good for both sides. Like, you don't want to give up 30-yard, 20-yard, however long kick returns. You want to stumble them behind the 20-yard line at least. 14 is out there, Cooper Welsh still for the kickoff.
Spalding sets the kickoff again. Deep for the Eagles.
Here's the kickoff.
Number 8, Brandon Finney.
The other return man is number 8, Brandon Finney. It looks like it's going to be a touchback. The Eagles will start on the 20-yard line.
Touchback, now to the Eagles on the 20-yard line.
Palazzo and the Eagles offense heading back out now. Hopefully they can get a drive started here. I want to see the big playmakers of Santino Sanchez, Brendan Finney, and Jefferson Exenor getting the game right here. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles started to get their run game going, maybe to set up play action later in the game. In the backfield, we see Chase Green, 3 receivers, 2 on the left, 1 on the right for the Eagles. One-on-one coverage on both sides. Palazzo takes the snap. Looks like an option play. Handed off to Chase Green and gets 7 yards and lands at the 29-yard line. I like that play for the Eagles. They get their run game going, and they have to keep the defense on their feet. They can't just rely on the short passing game, because then it gets predictable and we could easily see a blowout here. But I really like that. Nice blocking there by the Eagles online. And we see again, Palazzo's decision-making has really improved. He takes the shuffle pass, takes the easy yards. He's back under gun again. 3 receivers to the right, 1 on the left. 3 men on the line for Archbishop. Like a short out route to number 12, Jefferson Exenor Jr. and gets the first down for the Eagles. Like I said, you really have to keep the defense on the feet, and there we see we have the run, the short pass game. And maybe here soon we could see a deep ball thrown. First down for the Eagles here. Split receivers in gun formation. Palazzo takes the snap, drops back, hits number 8. That's Brandon Finney Jr., one of those playmakers from McDonough. They're at the midfield yard line. There's a midfield pass, so Eagles are opening up their offense so far in this game, and they're driving on Archbishop. Keeping the same formation, going a little bit of hurry up here, running to the line. See number 0, Santino Sanchez on the left side of your screen. Blitz by Archbishop, almost picked off by number 2, Trent Gillis for Archbishop. That was a really good play on defense by him. He jumped the pass, might have read Palazzo's eyes, but luckily for McDonough, it was just an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 from here. Chase Green coming off the field. Blasio under center, 2 receivers to his left, 3 under right, empty backfield. Expect a pass play. Looks like a screen. It's number 1. Let's see if he scrambles. Just throws it away into the middle of the field. Looking for a flag, but no flag is called on the play. 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles. Eagles really need to convert here. If they get close to the 40-yard line, which is the 1st down, I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it. Because if they don't convert, it's still the 40-yard line. Their defense can recover. And if they punt, it's only a loss of, 20 yards to the Eagles, while they could get points the other way around. So I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if they go for it. He's under center again. Same formation as last play. Looks like there was timeout or false start on the offense right there. Or delay of game, excuse me. So that really puts the Eagles in a precarious situation here, 3rd and 15. That is not what you want to see as they're trying to rebound. Palazzo, I could see a deep ball, maybe a screen pass, play action, but Eagles really need this conversion right here, as the last thing they want is Archbishop to get a 2-score lead in the 1st quarter with only 4 minutes having gone by. Snap by Palazzo, looking left, scrambles out to his left. He's using his wheels, and he got to the 42 or 1-yard line. So it looks like it's a 4th and 1, and like I said, I really think they're going to go for it here. Let's see if the offense stays on the field.
I'm just not going to comment on their team. How am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that?
Like I predicted, the Eagles' offense is staying out on the field. Split receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Santino Sanchez, getting Palazzo. Looks like an option play. Palazzo keeps it. Ooh, I don't know if he got it there. Oh, the officials are indicating it's Archbishop ball. Eagles fans are not happy right now. Let's see what the call happens. The officials are indicating it is Archbishop ball, and McDonough defense is coming on the field. That is just really unlucky for the Eagles offense. The Eagles crowd here booing like crazy. So they are not happy with the officials. So let's see if Malik Washington and the Archbishop Spalding offense can get it to a 2-possession game, which would be heartbreaking for the Eagles after that really close play. Maybe just been 1 or 2 inches away from the first down, excuse me. Malik Washington taking the snap. Looks like false start or something happened on this play. I don't know what the call is yet. I don't know what just happened, but it looks like nothing. It's still 1st and 10. Malik Washington under center. Looking right. Oh, dropped by number 6 right there. That was number 6, James Spencer, who dropped the pass on that play, excuse me. Yeah, on that, right before that 1st down, I do not know what happened, but I think it is still 2nd and 10. Let's see what the Archbishop Spalding offense cooks up right here. Looks like it's an option, a run up the middle. Nice play right there by the McDonough linebacker. That is number 7, Noah Onks, with a big tackle right there. Number 6, I've been told on the play, was James Spencer again, who got tackled there by Noah Onks in the backfield. Looks like it's still 3rd and 10 for the Archbishop offense. It would be a really big stop here by the McDonough defense to keep this game still at a 1-possession game. Motion here by number 18. He looks like he slips. Play action to the right. Malik Washington is running out, and looks like he's just going to run out of bounds. Ooh, looks like number 25 for the McDonough right there. Ojo Macapio. Looked like that could have been a huge mistake for the McDonough defense, as it could have been an unnecessary roughness call, but Eagles got away with that one right there. Santino Sanchez back here for the punt. Big stop from the Eagles defense. Let's see if their offense can get a score here. Looks like a flag on the play. Offsides by the McDonough defense. They've had a couple penalties against them now. It's still 4th and 5, so I would still suspect a punt here, but yeah, it looks like the punt team is staying on the field. Oh no! The Malik Washington and the offense is coming back on the field. So that's if the Archbishop offense is able to convert right here, this would be a huge mistake and penalty against McDonough. Let's see what happens. See what happens here. Eagles are stacking the box. Looks like 7 men in the box. The safeties are creeping up. Oh, looks like offsides against the McDonough again. And that could be a first down for Archbishop. It is. So McDonough, they've had 2 penalties in a row, and it's a first down for Archbishop. That is huge for Archbishop and just heartbreaking for the McDonough fans and McDonough players and coaches. Yep. Yep, Cavaliers first down. That is heartbreaking for the Eagles. Snap here. Shovel pass to number 18. Gets the 40-yard line, 2 yards short of the first down. That was the tight end, Jameson Kaufman, with the shovel pass there. Out is suspect a run or maybe a play action here. Looks like number 13 was open. Other side of the field. Oh, really good play by the defense. That looks like number 4, maybe Caden Harris. Excuse me, that might have been Brandon Finney. Yeah, he's the playmaker, like I said earlier, for the offense, is now making big plays on the defense. If he hadn't made that diving swat, that could have been a touchdown or a huge gain for the Archbishop Cavaliers. So he takes under center, run up the middle, and he gets the first down all the way to the 26-yard line right there. McDonough defense, those offside calls were just huge now, looking back on them. No huddle here. Same play right up the middle. Nice tackle. Looks like that was Noah Onks again. Stopped at the 25-yard line. Archbishop is playing really fast. Some no huddle offense right here. It looks like one-on-one on both the left and right sides. Eagles have stacked the box. Maybe play action. He's looking left. Comeback route. Caught by number 11. Wrestled down by McDonough players. That was Ronaldo Newton with the catch right there. Another first down for the Archbishop Cavaliers. And they're just driving on the McDonough defense right now. It all comes back to those 2 offside calls, those careless penalties on the punt team, on the special teams team, sorry. So another run up the middle. Really good hit right there by number 3, Anthony Redford. He hit Stickum. More no huddle by the Archbishop Cavaliers. Another run up the middle. Tackled at the 10-yard line. Really good play by the McDonough defense right there. That looks like it was number 25, Ocho Macapoyo again, with he stuffed the running back, earlier in the game as well. Still one-on-one coverage. Eagles are still stacking the box. They've run a couple times. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a fade or a play action. Jump pass, almost picked off. That was number 3, Anthony Redfern, with almost the pick again.
Fourth down for the Cavaliers.
That is 4th down. Looks like the Cavaliers will take the kick here. That's the same thing I would do. Make this game 2 possessions. Good stop that McDonough defense there. Unlucky break, of course, with the offside penalties. I'm pretty sure this is Cooper Welsh here with the kick, and it is up and good.
14 is good. That'll make the score 10-0 Cavaliers.
Really heartbreaking for the McDonough fans. Let's see if they can drive here. Palazzo and the offense needs to scheme up something and get some points on the board before this first quarter ends. They can't let the Archbishop Cavaliers get the ball again and drive down the field as they've been doing so far. And then they need to clean up the careless mistakes and the special teams unit. We saw earlier on the 25-yard line, the special teams unit made the low snap to Aiden Zoller, the punter. And then on these last 2 plays, or on the 4th and 10 when they were punting, there's another offsides call. And then when the Archbishop Cavaliers offense came back on the field, there was another offsides call, which gave them the first down, which eventually led this game to becoming 2 possessions. Santino Sanchez and Brandon Finney back out for the kick return. Cooper Welsh is the kickoff man for the Archbishop Cavaliers. See if we can get a big return for McDonough. He did get a touchback last kickoff, so we know he has a big leg. He destroyed that field goal. So let's see if there's a return here on this play. Goff here, he boots it. Looks like it's to be another touchback. Eagles offense will start on the 20-yard line.
Be a touchback. That'll give the Eagles a first down at the 20-yard line.
This is just so confusing, I swear. Why can't they put in numbers? Eagles need to get their run game going so far. Looks like maybe they've been a little too predictable. It is a Western theme tonight for the McDonough students. Thursday game, which is different. Usually hear about the Friday night lights, but say it's the Thursday night lights. See if Palazzo split formation again under gun. There's a run game I talked about. Nice little gain. They get 5 yards. I think that was, Chase Green with the 5-yard gain. And that's really what the McDonough Eagles need to do. They've ran a couple times. They've gotten good yardage. And if they can get like 4 yards of carry from Chase Green, or if Palazzo, if they can design some QB design runs similar to like what the Ravens do with Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray or whoever you want. And this Eagles offense can be really explosive, but see what they do here. Maybe an option, maybe a short out route. Looks like the Cavaliers cornerbacks are playing a little back. There could be a short out route. Like I predicted, there's a short out route. Incomplete there. The target was number 12, Jefferson Exnor Jr. Little bit of a low throw from Palazzo. It's a 3rd down for the Eagles again. They really need this 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 5. It's 3rd down and 5, excuse me. 25-yard line, and needs to get to the 30. The Archbishop defense really so far has played really well. Palazzo coming back to the huddle. Yeah, my big takeaway is that the Eagles overall just need to get rid of their careless mistakes. They really need this so far. Empty backfield. 5 receivers. We've seen this formation before. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. They're blitzing number 5. Palazzo using his legs. And he gets a first down and more to the 39-yard line. And there's Palazzo's big threat. He can use his wheels, get out of the pocket, sorry, excuse me. And he can pick up big yardage. We saw the blitz there by number 5 by the Cavaliers defense. And Palazzo Yeah, and Palazzo just used his wheels. He escaped the pocket, and he got the first down. That's what the Eagles really need to do. Same formation. 6, 7 men in the box. 2 of the linebackers are backing up now. Palazzo looking for the short, looking for number 8. That's Brendan Finney Jr. Big play again to the 40-yard line.
Number 8, Brendan Finney. Now pick up another first down for the Eagles.
Nice pass there from Palazzo. Accurate pass. Looked like initially he was targeting Santino Sanchez, but number 8, Brandon Finney, got his right open in the middle of the field. Split again formation for the Eagles. The option, run play up the middle. That's number 2, Chase Green. They got two or so yards, and they really just need to, I think, have a more diverse play calling. It's worked so far this drive. They mixed in some read options. It wasn't a QB design run, but Palazzo using his wheels to escape the pocket as it was collapsing. Let's see what the Eagles call up here. We see number 8, Brendan Finney on the right side of the screen. Looks like number 19, Jansen Craig on the right side. Bunch formation on the left for the Eagles. See if there's some sort of screen pass. There it is to Santino Sanchez. Stumbles. He's a shifty guy. Gets the 32-yard line. They need 3 yards to the first down. Dude, I'm stuttering, okay? I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I can't do it. I need to. If I was the main person, I could do it. But I'm just have to say constant. They're down here. Big play for the Eagles. Split formation again. We've seen this formation a bunch. Looking for number 12. Number 8, Brandon Finney Jr. Oh, he bobbled it. Incomplete. He almost reeled it in there, but that is really unfortunate for the Eagles fans and their team. Looks like the offense is staying on the field. So, yeah, that's what they need to do. They need a touchdown right here. Play action, number 19, Jansen Craig running to the right side of the field. I formation for the Eagles. They're running up the middle, and he's stuffed at the 34-yard line. That was Chase Green going for the first down. Archbishop offense here is coming back on the field. That is heartbreaking for the Eagles. They really needed that. If the Archbishop Cavaliers here get a touchdown to make it a 3-possession game before the end of the first quarter or start of the second quarter, the Eagles really need to stop here, and the turnover would be huge. Two people in the backfield. Looks like a run play right up the middle. Nice play by the Eagles defense. Number 7, Noah Ongst was there. That was Jameson Kaufman there with the run. Safe formation here for the Cavaliers. 2 men out wide. Single coverage. Man coverage, I would assume. See if they go play action or do another. There's the play action. They're looking for number 13. He's going outside the pocket. Number 28 there. That is Camden Laudenschlager. And he's sacked! Number 4, Caden Harris. Huge play for the Eagles defense. It looks like the first half will end right here. Or first quarter, excuse me. And there it is. We'll be back in a short bit.
And that marks the end of the first quarter. Score is 10-0 Cavaliers.
Go ask them to go 7.
Third and long coming up for the Cavaliers.
The flip of field position here for the Cavaliers. It's a 3rd and long. They're trying to get to the 42-yard line. They are currently at the 15-yard line. I expect a deep ball here, of course. 2-man, 2 safeties back for the Eagles. Play motion, excuse me. Let's see, they could do a screen pass, and that is what they do. It's number 13. If they can get him down, he's getting to the 30. Big hit from number 3. Anthony Redfern. He's made a couple huge hits this game. Big stop for the McDonough Eagles defense, getting the offense back on the field. See if they can get a big kick return here from Santino Sanchez. Punt here. Looks like he needs to let it bounce. Landed at the 32-yard line. Good bounce for our Cavaliers bounce. And the Eagles will start at the 25-yard line. See what Palazzo and the Eagles offense can cook up.
The Eagles 25-yard line.
The Eagles really need to get some points here starting off the second quarter. It's 10-0 so far. Field goal would be nice, but you always want a touchdown. See if the Eagles' big playmakers can make some plays. I see number 12 and 0. That is Jefferson Exenor and Santino Sanchez. And number 5, that's Carlos Ferguson on the left side. Man on the right, I'm pretty sure that's Brandon Finney. Gun formation, Chase Green in the back, Palazzo at quarterback. Looks like it's going to be the shovel option like we've seen before. Nice juke move by Chase Green, and he makes it to the 28 or 9-yard line.
Green, second down Eagles.
That shovel option play has worked pretty well so far for the Eagles. Let's see if that sets up maybe a read option inside, or maybe Palazzo can, as he's a lefty, he can rat to his left, and I know it's dangerous, but it could work if he throws it crossbody to the man-on-man coverage. Looks like number 5, that's Carlos Ferguson and Brandon Finney on the left. There is no safeties on that side, so that might be something we see here or later in the game, but looks like he's looking left. Oh, almost dropped, but nice catch by, it's fumbled though by number 12, Jefferson Exenor Jr., but it's picked up by McDonough. That is a huge play for McDonough. That is a really heads-up play by Brandon Finney Jr., and they're at the 25-yard line, and they just got 50 yards on one play. And what we thought would be a fumble and a turnover, which would be heartbreaking for the Eagles. That might have been encroachment, or the Cavaliers defense might have gotten a little jumpy there. 1st and 5 for the Eagles. I'm pretty sure they have, don't jinx, I hope I don't jinx the offense here, but they should get at least 3 points here. But of course they're wanting a touchdown.
The Cavaliers, it'll be 1st and 5, McDonough.
We see that gun formation again. Seen so far, we have 12, Jefferson Exenor and Santino Sanchez on the left side. He's looking that way, looks right. Number 8's open. That's Brandon Finney Jr. And did he drop it or catch it?
Pass complete to number 8, Finney, taken down at the 1-yard line.
It does look like he caught it. It's 1st and goal from the 1-yard line here. I might see a QB sneak similar to how the Eagles do it, where you line up a couple of people in the backfield and they'd all push Palazzo forward. We do see 2 men in the backfield. There are still 3 receivers wide, so I guess they're keeping the threat. And we might see a lob, a fade to number 12, Jefferson Exenor. Chase Green with the, looks like he got the touchdown. Nice, yeah, he got the touchdown. Really good drive by the Eagles. And really, that all stems from the heads-up play by Brandon Finney Jr. on that fumble by Jefferson Exenor. Huge drive for the Eagles, and hopefully that can shift the momentum in their way. I think this is Sam Arball for the extra point here. It is good. And yes, that was Sam Arball. So huge drive there for the Eagles. They got it back to a one-possession game. See if their defense can get another huge stop. Look out for Anthony Redfern. He's been huge in this game. And like I said, they got that run game going here in the second half. And Palazzo used his legs. Really good drive by Eagles. Kickoff here looks like by Sam Arball. Turn man is number 3 for the Cavaliers. That is Tyler Brown, the defensive back. In the first game of the year, there was a kick return touchdown against the McDonough Eagles. That is the last thing you want to see here. Here's the kickoff. Looks like a squib kick. I don't know if that was on purpose. Oh, he touched the ball, so if Eagles recovered, it would be a fumble. He does recover. He's got to the 28-yard line. Ooh, might be unnecessary roughness there, but I don't think it is. The no onks pushed him out of bounds. For a second there, I thought the Eagles might have a chance to recover the ball, but good play by number 3, Tyler Brown. Excuse me, it looks like Sam Arball, the kicker, the kickoff man, got the tackle. Lake Washington and the offense coming back on the field. Let's see what they can cook up on this drive. Motion from number 13. Number 3, Anthony Redford, covers the motion man. Drops back, looks for the short pass, and it's incomplete. He targeted number 13.
Pass complete, intended for number 13, broken up by number 13, Nick Abrams.
Nick Abrams there at the breakup for McDonough.
Cavaliers.
Nick Abrams still there. He's still guarding number 13, so 13's guarding 13. Or looks like, oh yeah, he transferred to the man. Run play, number 12. Tackle there by Brennan Finney Jr. One there by number 12.
Number 12 for the Cavaliers, taken down by number
who is Caden Curtis for the Cavaliers.
First down.
That's a first down for the Cavaliers. Big run play. Towards the end of last drive, or 2 drives ago, excuse me, we saw that inside run game be effective. Stuff there by the defense. I saw number 58, Elisha Crawford, stuff the, break through the O-line and caused the running back have to juke over, and the rest of the McDonough Eagles D-line got there. Tackle there by Camden Laudenschlager, number 28, the junior.
2nd and 10 Cavaliers.
2nd and 10 here for the Cavaliers. Play action. Nice breakup. That's number 28, Camden Laudenschlager again. He's made 2 big plays.
Pass broken up at the line by number 28, Laudenschlager.
So nice swat there.
3rd and 10 Cavaliers.
It's 3rd and 10 for the Cavaliers. Let's see. Might see a deep ball or maybe a medium pass, maybe up the middle. Looks like there will be an empty backfield, or number 6 might be checking in. No, he'd be a receiver. So empty backfield. We haven't seen too much of this so far for the Cavaliers. Similar formation to what the Eagles have been running with 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Snaps the ball, looking left, turns right. There's a screen pass, number 13, but he drops it. Nick Abrams is there for the tackle if he caught it. Huge stop again by the Eagles defense. And they'll get the ball back. Looks like they have really got the momentum back in their favor. We see the punt team come on the field for the Cavaliers. Huge play overalls by the McDonough defense. We saw Camden Laudenschlager, and Nick Abrams on that drive make 2 big plays each. Punt here. Returned by Santino Sanchez. Looks like a fair catch caught at the 22-yard line.
Fair catch called by number 0, Santino Sanchez. Eagles will have 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles offense coming back onto the field, of course, last drive having the pitch play to number 2, Chase Green, the running back, for the touchdown. Let's see if they can tie this game back up or even better take the lead. Looks like the split formation under gun again. We've seen this a lot. Let's see if it's a run. Looks like there's a blitz. Screen pass. Looks like a little too high for Santino Sanchez there. Looks like if he caught it, he had a lot of green grass in front of him if he could make a play, but a little too high. He was getting pressured. Looks like my number 5, which is Keon Flowers. I wouldn't be shocked if there is a run up the middle, maybe to set up a play action. If they can get good yardage, maybe a 7, 6, 5-yard run, something like that. There is the bunch formation on the right here for the Eagles. Chase Green motions to Palazzo's left. He takes a snap. Looking left, there's a screen pass to Santino Sanchez. They're looking for that last play. Makes a nifty juke right there, and he gets to the 30-yard line. So that would be 3rd and 4. I could see I would expect a run play, maybe a design quarterback draw from Palazzo. You see that bunch formation again. Number 19 on the right side, I see Jansen Craig. On the left side, I see Santino Sanchez. I think Jefferson Exenor is in the right slot. Looking to the left, moves to right, looks for. That's Brandon Finney again. He's made a couple huge plays in this game, both on offense and defense, a dual threat. They get to the 50-yard line. It's the Eagles' first down. They got some big chunk plays in this game. We saw one earlier after the fumble by Jefferson Exenor, and there's Brandon Finney again, who recovered that fumble for a 50-yard gain. And there we see a 25 or 20-yard gain on that play by Brandon Finney. We see same formation. Jansen Craig's in the slot on the right. Santino Sanchez in the slot on the left. Looks like a run up the middle. Looks like he was tripped. That was number 2, Chase Green. Still a gain of 3 or 4 yards.
And off to number 2, Green. 2nd down, McDonough.
Bunch formation on the left. I didn't see. It's an empty backfield. 5 receivers, 2 left, 3 left, 2 right. Palazzo looking left. Short route caught by number 1. That is Luke Miller. And looks like he made he extended the football and he got the first down. Heads up play there by Luke Miller. And they'll move the change.
To number 1, Luke Miller. And up for an Eagles first down.
McDonough fans are excited after that one. Looks like they're flipping the formation here. 3 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. Looks like there's a hard snap there, trying to get the Cavaliers players to jump. Plaza looking to the sideline. Clock ticking down at 12 seconds. Takes a snap. Looks left. Escapes in the pocket. Oh, he throws it. Oh, big hit there by number 1. There's a penalty, though.
Number 1, Miller.
Miller looks like a little shaken up. Looks like he's walked a little timidly. I hope the best for him. That was Sean Johnson on the breakup. Ooh, looks like an Eagles penalty. maybe a holding call or something like that. Luke Miller does come off the field here. So this would be, Eagles are backing up to their 45-yard line, or 50-yard line, sorry. And they'll need 20 yards for this first down.
Penalty on the Eagles. It'll be 1st and 20.
1st and 20 for the Eagles. I'd suspect a run or a screen pass just to get something back for 2nd down. It's that that split formation again. 6 men in the box. Chase Green moving out to the left. There's a screen pass to number 8. It's stuffed there by number 24. Catch there was by Brandon Finney Jr. Got a couple yards back, but definitely not the Eagles want to see on a 2nd and 16. See what they come up with right here. Looks like it'll be an empty backfield. 3 D linemen. Looks like there's a timeout for the Eagles. We'll be back in a couple.
Timeout, McDonough.
Eagles offense coming back on the field. Looks like 4 receivers to the left. Cavaliers are stacking the box. We might see a blitz here. No, they are backing off. Plazo, pocket collapsing, escapes. Looking for Santino Sanchez. Looks like he got his feet in. It's a 3rd and 9.
Sanchez.
Oh no.
That'll bring up 3rd down Eagles.
Looks like a penalty was called on the play. The Eagles are going back, so that is heartbreaking. They're at a 3rd and 9, and they could have gotten back to their 3rd manageable at least. But now it's a 3rd and 35. My math is right. My math is not right. It is a 3rd and 25. I would just expect a screen. I wouldn't expect anything too reckless. You don't want to turn the ball over, throw a pick. Looks like they're all going short. Back to Santino Sanchez. Let's see if he can make a play. He's making a juke. And he's hit really hard by number 1 by the Cavaliers. That was Sean Johnson with the tackle there.
Pass complete to Sanchez. 3rd down, McDonough.
Excuse me, the last play was 2nd down. I thought all the penalties confused me a little bit, but this is 3rd down and 16 for the Eagles. I might suspect a deep ball here to Brandon Finney on the right side. Motion by number 2 Chase Green. Might be a screen by him. He can escape the pocket. Chase Green is open. Oh, it's thrown a little short. He was open for a little bit. Chase, if it looked like if Chase Green stopped there, he could have caught the ball and got a 1st down, but that's unfortunate for the Eagles. The punt team is coming on the field. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think if Chase Green stopped there, that could have been a first down for the Eagles, but he continued to run. Looks like a timeout is called by the Cavaliers.
Timeout, Archbishop Spalding.
Three minutes and 30 seconds left on the first half here. Let's see if the Archbishop Cavaliers can get some points before halftime. Low snap again on the punt. We saw that on the first punt in the game. Drop! Oh, that's unfortunate for the Eagles. It did bounce out of bounds. So it will still be Archbishop's ball. We've seen a couple shaky moments for the Archbishop Cavaliers special team so far, but they have been lucky in recovering. They had a fumble earlier in the game, which the punt returner picked up, and the ball went out of bounds. If the punt was straighter, I know like can be targeting the outside. If the punt went straight and he bobbled it, it would have been the Eagles on the 25-yard line. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say.
Handoff to number 12 for the Cavaliers.
Handoff there to number 12 by the Cavaliers. It'll be a 2nd and 5.
Second down, Cavaliers.
Snap here. Looks like a handoff again to number 12. Only get a couple yards there. Number 12 there is Caden Harris. He's made a couple, or Curtis. Caden Curtis, sorry. And he's made a couple runs here so far. Let's see if the Eagles defense can get a stop. There's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. The Eagles can get a stop here if they still have time to get down the field and get a field goal, get some points, tie up the game before halftime. One-on-one coverage on the left. Looks like there's going to be a shovel pass. He's out earlier in the game. Looks like he's short, though. Looks like it's 4th and 1. So I wonder if the Cavaliers are going to go for it. It looks like they are going for it. They're going no huddle. The high snap. It's stuffed in the backfield. It's an Eagles turnover. The Eagles have the ball at the 34-yard line. That is exactly what the Eagles needed right there. McDonough fans are really rallied up. That is huge for the Eagles defense. To be fair, I do not know why the Cavaliers made that play there, because even though it was a 4th and 1, they're still at the 33-yard line. So it's a really dangerous call. I guess high risk, high reward. But Eagles offense coming back on the field. Looks like that split gun formation we've seen before. They still have 2 minutes on the clock, so they definitely have time to get a touchdown. Palazzo looking left. Looks like pass interference maybe. There is pass interference. The Eagles would be inside the red zone at the 5-yard line. The intended receiver right there was number 12, Jefferson Exenor. Good deception there by Jefferson Exenor to get that pass interference call. Eagles in prime position here to take the lead. 2 minutes on the clock, though, so I might expect some run plays just to wind down the clock. Of course, they don't want Archbishop to get the ball back and potentially score some points. Looks like the referees are discussing something on the field. I think it was just about the chains being moved. Eagles taking the ball at the 19-yard line, so in the red zone.
First and 10, McDonough.
So first and 10, McDonough. You see the trips formation on the right. Let's see what they do. Maybe a run here. There's the shovel. Shovel run there. Chase screen again. That's the play that got them the touchdown last time. And they get to the 11-yard line. That play has been really effective so far.
That'll bring up second down, Eagles.
I wonder in this the rest of this half, or most likely in the second half of the game, if Palazzo would keep one of those and maybe juke to the inside, because it looks like on that play, a lot of the Cavaliers defense are just moving to the right side, trying to use the sideline as the 12th defender, but maybe Palazzo can cut inside and gain huge yardage. We're seeing that split formation for the Eagles again. Maybe another run. No. Fade pass. Number 12, that's Jefferson Exenor. Looks like a touchdown, Eagles!
Number 12, Exenor. Touchdown, Eagles!
Great throw and catch there for Palazzo and number 12, Jefferson Exenor. McDonough has full momentum in this game. It is 14-10, pending the extra point. Extra point here attempted by Kate Arball, and that is good. So it's 14-10 for the Eagles. 14 unanswered points for the Eagles here. McDonough sideline and the stands are hyped up currently. They are currently playing the Edwin Diaz trumpet walk-up song. Kickoff here for the Eagles. See number 3, the return man for the Cavaliers, that is Tyler Brown. Sam Arball for the kickoff. Another script kick. I don't know if they're planning to do this. Another fumble. We've seen that multiple times, but he somehow recovers from it every time, and oh my, and he got to the 28-yard line. So we've seen 3 fumbles from the Cavaliers special teams unit, but they've recovered all of them, and they've gained positive yardage. First down and 10 here for the Cavaliers. 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock. See if they can put something together.
It'll be first down for the Cavaliers at their own 28-yard line.
Cavaliers at the 28-yard line. Looks like a run up the middle. Nice. That is number, looks like 58, which is Elijah Crawford. He's stuffed a couple runs here so far.
Hand off to number 21 for the Cavaliers. Brought down by number 58, Elijah Crawford.
Elijah Crawford here has penetrated the offensive line a couple times so far this game. And see another run up the middle. Number 4 was there, but he was chipped up. No, he gets back on his feet and makes it to the 44-yard line. Number 4, Caden Harris, was there initially, but the running back was able to the Cavaliers running back was able to get a decent yardage. Nick Abrams there with the tackle. They're going to hurry up again. Caden Harris there again. He trips him yet again, but this time he doesn't recover and only makes it to the 46-yard line. So really eerily similar plays on back-to-back plays with Caden Harris, the trip, but the only difference is this time he didn't recover. Ojo Macapio with the tackle right there. Pressure, deep downfield. Oh, that's unfortunate for the Eagles. Nick Abrams got burnt there. Number 13, Aaron Iguibe for the touchdown for the Cavaliers. That is unfortunate for the Eagles right there. There's running. The Cavaliers ran a couple run plays in a row. Guess the Eagles expected them maybe not to take a deep shot right there. But nice play call for the Cavaliers. I can't say anything more. PAT are here trying to make it 17-14. Kick here by Cooper Welsh. Booted it. Almost hit the scoreboard there with the kick. I don't know if the Eagles are planning to just run out the clock for the end of this first half, or if they want to take a couple shots. 33 seconds left on the clock.
I'm stuttering. I can't talk myself fast. I've been talking. Here comes the McDonough crowd. 2 hours into the game.
Santino Sanchez and Brandon Finney back for the kickoff. Cooper Welsh is the kickoff man for the Cavaliers. Let's see if there's another touchback here, or if the Eagles, Santino Sanchez and Brandon Finney want to try to run one out here, even if it initially is going to land in the end zone. Looks like they will take another touchback here. Eagles offense will come back onto the field in a few moments here. I'm curious what they're going to do. I don't know. Like I said, they might take a couple deep shots, but also they do not. The last thing they want is to turn the ball over to the Cavaliers for them to potentially extend their lead. So I might suspect a couple of screen passes or option passes or option plays, design runs for Palazzo, but I would not be surprised at all if there's a deep shot here to one of the Eagles' big playmakers. Single back formation. Looks like Palazzo is just going to take a kneel. They're going to run out the rest of this first half.
Number 9, Braden Palazzo takes a knee.
Yep, and it looks like the clock is going to run out and teams are going into halftime. I was Colin King, and I think Jackson and I forgot the name of the other announcer will be on in the second half. Thank you.
And that brings us to halftime, with the halftime score being 17-14 Archbishop Spalding. Our concession stand is open for business. Thank you for your patronage. Please direct your attention to midfield for the McDonough cheer squad.
Looked like they may have jumped. No flags on the field. Palazzo throws over the middle, and it is incomplete. Intended for wide receiver Jansen Craig, but it was broken up on the way. It'll be 4th down and 4 for the Eagles. Really close attempt, but just couldn't quite fit it through the window.
You know, risky throw there. I was surprised he made that decision, but, you know, he's able to just sneak it through. It was just a tough catch to make in that position. So, and it looks like they're leaving the offense on the field up here for 4th down. What do you think about that, Jackson?
Definitely interesting with the good field position and with how well the defense has been played in the last couple of drives. Definitely a risk worth taking, I think, and so does head coach Hakeem Soule. 4th down and 4. Chase Green to Palazzo's right. He takes the snap, looks to his right, takes a deep shot, looked like some contact, but no flags. The Eagles are livid that a penalty was not thrown. Finney was the intended receiver, and it'll be turnover on down. Spalding will take over at the 36.
You know, and I think these quarterbacks sometimes they get a little excited. They see, you know, oh, I'm seeing some contact down there. You know, that might be a pass interference call, but you know, you've got to keep it in range of him, and that ball just goes out, flying over him out of bounds. And that, you know, you could argue that's not a catchable ball.
Yeah, Palazzo tried to test the one-on-one coverage there on the outside. Good coverage, could have been contact, but no penalty was called. 1st and 10 now from Spalding as they get the ball right back at the 36. Washington with a running back to his left and 2 receivers out wide. Eagles rush 5 under pressure, dumps it off, nearly intercepted again as that went off the receiver's hands and almost into the hands of Anthony Redfern. My goodness, the Eagles forcing pressure all over the field, forcing mistakes from Spalding. And that was almost a big mistake once again for Malik Washington.
Yeah, Washington's really getting, I think that the McDonough defense is getting in Washington's head. We'll see if he's able to pick it back up here, but his last 2 drives have not looked great for him.
Well, they had a free rusher as well on the left side of the field, McDonough had. 2nd and 10 now for Spalding. Washington, Eagles rush 4, handoff up the middle, a good run, and he will pick up the 1st down, it seems. That is a big run by Gorman. Junior running back for Spalding, number 21. He picks up 10 and moves the chains. Actually, never mind. They mark him just short. 3rd and 1. Handoff to Gorman, wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage.
He's blown
What a play,
up.
crashing through the line by Laudenslager just yesterday, committed to UNC Chapel Hill for D1. And he makes the play behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down for Spalding.
We've seen year after year Laudenslager be a huge hit to any team that opponent he faces. And sorry, I'll cut myself off here. Looks like they're going to quickly bring out the punt unit and start to snap this ball.
Yeah, they really rushed them out quickly. Here's the punt. Relatively short kick. It will take a bounce and then takes a Spalding bounce and rolls all the way down to the 14-yard line. So tough starting field position for the Eagles on this upcoming drive. We got 8:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. 17-14 Cavaliers lead. We'll be back for the next Eagles possession. Here is 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 15-yard line. Handoff to Chase Green. He runs up the middle for a gain of about 3. Will still be 2nd down and 7 for McDonough here on this next play. It's been a defensive battle so far in the 2nd half. A turnover on downs, and then a punt. How these first 3 drives have gone.
Yeah, and we'll see where the McDonough offense decides to go here. I mean, with that unsuccessful pass drive, with given the good field position, you know, they're backed up here on their own 17. We'll see what they go to. It looks like they're going to have 4 receivers out there. Yeah, shotgun.
2 receivers, 2 Palazzo's left and 2 to his right. Chase Green on his right flank. He throws out to the left side. That is complete. Nice little shake move and a good run up the field for a 1st down. That looked like Santino Sanchez. It is. That'll be a 1st down for McDonough. And Santino Sanchez continues to impress throughout this season.
You know, Palazzo's really lucky. He's got a lot of impressive wide receivers around him that can get the ball and make moves after the catch. You know, he's able to make these short, quick passes, and you give any of these wide receivers open field, they're going to take advantage of it, and that's really what Palazzo's realized here, I think, as he's settling into his position at quarterback at McDonough.
And especially for Santino, he's just so explosive wherever he is when he has the ball in his hands, and he made Spalding's defense pay with an amazing move after he made the catch. 1st and 10, new set of downs from the 34. Palazzo steps up in the pocket. He's going to take off. Palazzo up the middle. He's got a first down. He's still going and dives down to the 45-yard line. A gain of about 15 yards and a new set of downs for the Eagles. Great job escaping by Palazzo and picking up the first down.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a great play right there. We'll see if they're able to keep this momentum. I mean, this McDonough team just really looks like they're rolling. I think, we saw the mistake there on the punt in the past where they weren't quite ready to return that punt, but, they were able to bounce back from that, and here they go marching down the field on their 45.
Here is 1st and 10 from their own 45. Palazzo under center takes the snap. Pressure, gets away from it, rolls left, throws on the run. That's complete, but slipping after making the catch was his target, Santino Sanchez. It'll be a gain of a couple, and it brings up 2nd down and about 6 here for McDonough from the 47-yard line. Still a pretty solid play to be able to get rid of that ball as he was under duress early on that play.
Yeah, you'll take any gain you can get. I mean, it looked like there wasn't very many options for him. You see, that edge blitz coming, and he's just able to get rid of the ball as quick as he can.
Yeah, Palazzo has put up a very impressive showing so far throughout the first 2.5 quarters of this football game. 2nd down and 6 for McDonough. Palazzo from the 48. Quick screen pass. That's caught by Exenor on the right side. He makes a move. Exenor up the field. He's down the sideline and out of bounds on the 27-yard line. 1st down for McDonough. Jeff Exenor with a big play.
And I just mentioned it earlier. I mean, this McDonough wide receiving core, you're going to give them the ball, and they're just going to take it and go. You see Exenor get the ball. He sees open field in front of him. He makes a couple moves from a couple defenders that put some pressure on him, but he's just going to go. And, Palazzo's loving it. All he's got to do is make a shortish kind of pass. He's going to get some yardage.
And a really great job blocking downfield as well by some of the other McDonough receivers. Really opened up the pathway for Exenor, and he made Spalding pay once again. New set of downs on the Cavaliers side of the field. Empty backfield. Palazzo, quick pass to the left this time. That's Exenor again. And he's wrapped up after a gain of about 5. 2 consecutive catches for Exenor. And McDonough continues to move the ball down the field in chunks.
Yeah, and this is really also giving Palazzo confidence out here. I mean, you're seeing these short passes consecutively. He's gaining confidence. Okay, I can hit the screen pass. I can hit this slant over the middle, and now you look to take a shot, or you can keep pushing the run game, or you can go back to the screens if it's still working. I mean, you've really just got a hell of options here if you're the McDonough offense.
Yeah, the worst thing you want to do is turn the ball over, especially being in field goal range. 2nd down and 5 for Palazzo. He takes the snap. Spalding rushes 3. They have a free rusher under pressure, and he's taken down. A loss of about 8, and that is a back-breaking play for the Eagles. It'll be a 3rd down and long at the 33 as Palazzo, he faced 2 guys in his face right after he received the snap.
And you're seeing a fast-paced offense. You're going to expect to see some deterioration on the offensive line, and they'll take a moment, they'll recover, and we'll see if they're able to hold a better pocket here for Palazzo.
And at least get back into field goal range, as that may have taken them out of it. 3rd down and 13 for McDonough. Once again, empty backfield. They've been trying that a couple of different instances here in the 2nd half. Palazzo takes the snap, looks to throw. Relatively clean pocket. Now he's under pressure. Held down and throws it incomplete. The pressure was there early from Spalding. The pocket collapsed, and Palazzo just had no options but to throw it away. We'll see if they leave the offense out there once again. Blake Howell was in Palazzo's face on that play, and it'll be 4th down and long.
Yeah, and this is a tough position to be in because, you're obviously not going to hit a field goal from here if you're McDonough, and what are you going to do? You can't really punt, so it's just going to be a 4th and long, go for it type of situation, and we'll see what Sule pulls out of his back pocket here for this long, almost definite pass play.
Yeah, I like this call, especially with what we've seen so far, the Eagles' ability to push the ball down the field. 4th down and long. Big play here for McDonough. Palazzo takes the snap. Spalding brings the blitz. He throws. Oh, my goodness! Santino Sanchez climbs the ladder and pulls it down for a first down. What a catch by Santino Sanchez.
An absolutely incredible catch. You're seeing Spalding argue over and over again it was an incomplete pass, and I think we actually had one referee on the field call it incomplete, and it
Now
looks
they're
like
waving it
they're
incomplete.
overturning that call. And, you know, it
Oh,
looked like a grab
man.
to me, but we'll see. It doesn't look like there's too much argument from the McDonough side, so maybe it wasn't, but
It looked like a catch. It was called a catch originally, but now they wave it off. Santino Sanchez went upstairs and almost pulled it down. But unfortunately for McDonough, it is a turnover on downs, and Spalding will take over at the 37-yard line.
yeah, and that's an unfortunate loss there for this McDonough team. You know, they're really on a roll. They thought they got the catch, and it just gets called back after the play is already over. It's a killer, but we'll see if Spalding's able to take that to their advantage and lock down this game.
Spalding at their own 33. I beg your pardon. Handoff to the right. Relatively short gain as Gorman is tackled after about 1 or 2. Nice job by the Eagles front four to close the gap and not let Gorman really get anywhere. Second down and long now for Spalding.
And we're seeing Spalding return to this no huddle.
Yeah, trying to go up tempo. Once again, Gorman wrapped up quickly. A nice tackle there by Lawden Sliger. He had the play there, the big play on the last Spalding drive. Another big tackle for him. And now third down and 6.
Interesting decision from Spalding to keep this up tempo given the situation. I mean, they're up on the scoreboard, so I think it might be surprising this McDonough defense a bit, though.
Third and long. Washington looks to throw over the middle, and that's complete. But short of the first down, a gain of about 5. It'll be 4th down and 1 for the Cavaliers. That was Igwebe with the catch.
And
They're going to leave their offense out there.
We're seeing a failure for offense to convert here. We'll see if Spalding's able to break the curse, but, you know, we're getting turnover on downs, interception. We're not really seeing much scoring going on in this half thus far.
This is a gutsy decision by the Spalding Cavaliers. Eagles show blitz. And now Spalding, coaches hollering out onto the field as they definitely saw something from the Eagles defense where they'd like to make an adjustment. Eagles bring the house. Washington rolls right under pressure, tries to get the edge, and he's brought down. The question is, did he pick up the first down? And they give him the first down. The referees signal for it, it seems.
We'll see if they
might bring out the sticks to measure. What an athletic play by Malik Washington. The Eagles brought the house on that play.
And it looked like initially they might have just been trying to get him to jump off sides, and then you saw, you know, a call in from out of bounds, and there's an injury on the field. So we'll take a quick break here.
Yeah, we'll be back after the injury timeout. Not a good sign. 17-14 Spalding.
Caden Harris is able to get up on his own accord, which is always good. We always hate to see an injury at this level, or any level really. So we wish the best for him.
Yeah, definitely good to see him walk off on his own power. They did give Spalding the first down, so it'll be a new set of downs for the Cavaliers. The gamble pays off on 4th and short. And a disappointment for McDonough as they were not able to force the turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Washington takes the snap, hands it off to Gorman. Nice run there as he battled through some contact, picks up 5.
And we'll see if they go back to the up-tempo following the injury. It's like a mixture between up-tempo and, I mean, they're still a little slow. It's not like they're flying. They're still getting the calls from the sideline, but they're not huddling up.
Yeah, they are definitely trying to move quickly and catch this Eagles defense off guard. 2nd down and 6 for Spalding. Washington with a 3-receiver set and a fullback on the field. He takes the snap, hands to Gorman, runs up the middle. He's got a nice hole to run through, bounces off a tackle and picks up a 1st down. Great run there by Gorman. And he moves the chains for the Cavaliers.
We'll see if Spalding is able to keep pushing the, keep moving the chains. And look, they're right back.
Once again to the no huddle, hand up to Gorman. He is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Crashing through was Elijah Crawford, the junior defensive tackle. And a huge play for McDonough, a loss of about 4 yards, and it will be 2nd down and long for Spalding.
And they're returning to up-tempo given the loss. See if they keep going to the run game.
Yeah, they've gone up-tempo, but have constantly given it to Gorman, who's been good on this drive, but a great play there by McDonough to try to stop the momentum.
Looks like they're in man defense here.
Gorman to Washington's left. He drops back to pass. Throws down the field. He's got a receiver open and knocked away. Broken up. Great coverage by McDonough on that play. Brandon Finney broke it up. It was intended for number 11 of Spalding. But a big play by Finney. And it's 3rd down and long. Ronaldo Newton was the intended wide receiver. And this is the loudest we've heard this Eagles crowd all night long.
Huge 3rd down here. We'll see if they're able to pick up the yardage. It's a long way to go, about 15.
3rd and long for Spalding. Eagles bring 4. Whistles blow. And it's a delay of game against the Cavaliers, which will push them back 5 yards. Make their task a little bit tougher.
It's a brutal mistake to make there for Spalding, but especially given that they've been going up-tempo over and over again, for them to make that mistake is odd. But we'll see how they handle this 3rd and now almost 20.
Yeah, just a really back-breaking mistake for Spalding. And now 3rd down and about 18.
We'll see if they try to pick up some short yardage and make the 4th down easier here.
Washington drops back to pass. Under pressure, rolls to his right. Chased, still looking, surveying, has to get rid of it. He heaves it, and it's an incomplete. They throw a flag. Oh!
Looks like we're seeing an illegal man downfield.
And that's definitely what the call is. I thought it was going to be pass interference because there was some contact.
It looks like the flag came from the opposite side of the field there, though. And yep. And it looks like
Spalding's bringing the punt
the
team
Eagles
on,
the Eagles will decline that penalty, and it'll be 4th down. And now comes the punt team from the 50-yard line.
Great job by the McDonough defense on that play. Stout coverage down the field and pressure in Washington's face.
Yeah, Washington really had nowhere to go there. And he just had to throw it wherever he could, and it's gonna be the Eagles' ball here after this.
Here's the punt, almost blocked by McDonough. Fair catch is called for and made at the 17-yard line. Santino Sanchez receives the punt. That brings us to the end of quarter number 3. McDonough still trailing by 3, trying to work themselves back into the lead. We'll be back for the 4th quarter. 17-14 Spalding. Don't go away, folks. We got a good one. Fourth quarter starts now. Palazzo takes the snap, looks to his right. Quick pass complete. Nice flick of the arm. And a nice move as well. That is Finney with the catch. It's a gain of about 5 or 6. So a nice play to start the drive for McDonough.
Yeah, and we're going to see McDonough go back to what's been working for him thus far, which is short passes, see what your receivers can do in the open field, and if they can't get anywhere, you're still getting short yardage, and it's worked for them thus far. We'll see if it can continue to work.
Not to mention just wearing out the defense. Those 5-6 yard plays really strike a toll as the game goes on. Second down and 5. Palazzo, nice little pitch out to Chase Green. Not a ton of room in front of him, but he's able to pick up a couple yards. A little creative play there on the toss. It'll pick up. Oh, they give him the first down. So a nice run by Chase Green to move the sticks.
Yeah, and a really great run there. I mean, solid run. We've seen it from Chase Green all night. Just able to consistently gain that short yardage if his team needs him, and we're seeing what some people might necessarily call a boring type of offense from McDonough, but it's working. Short passes, quick runs, and then yards after catch.
Absolutely, it's been very efficient. You mentioned the yards after catch. The receivers have done a very great job extending the play. Here's Palazzo under pressure, dumps it off on the screen. Chase Green's got some room to run, and he picks up a first down. A great play by Palazzo to be able to flick it over the oncoming defenders into the hands of Chase Green, and he catches it more yards after the catch, picks up 10, and another new set of downs for the Eagles. They are driving once again.
A unique type of screenplay there. That's interesting to see. It was up the middle like that, not a slip screen or anything, but we'll see if they continue with this run screen type offense, and I believe they will because it's working. I mean, as soon as Spalding has an answer, they might stop.
Yeah, Spalding has not been able to quell the yards after the catch yet. First and 10 for McDonough from their own 39. Palazzo looks quickly. He gets it to Exenor on the left side. He's wrapped up, spun down after a gain of about 4 yards along the near hash.
And it's at this point in the game that time starts to become a factor, and McDonough is realizing that, if they can slow down the game, and we're looking at about 9 minutes left, if they can slow it down, eat up a lot of that time and finish with a score, preferably a touchdown, you're going to give the Spalding offense a lot less time with the ball, and you're going to give yourself a much better opportunity to eventually close out this football game.
Yeah, McDonough trying to control their own destiny right now. It's second down and 6 for the Eagles. Palazzo is under center. Empty backfield. 2nd and 6. He takes the snap. Another quick pass, and it's nearly intercepted. Some miscommunication between Palazzo and Exenor. Nearly picked off. Would have been, in all likelihood, a pick 6 as Justin Snell jumped out in front of that pass. But all's good. Was not picked, and they still have a 3rd and 6. So McDonough dodges a bullet on that play.
And every quarterback's going to make mistakes. It was just a tough read. I mean, you're looking at your receiver. You see him open, and you just miss him, I guess, coming flying out. That was a good defensive play too, but you just couldn't quite bring it in for the interception, and it's tough because you see the open field in front of you.
Yeah, Exenor just didn't turn around. He didn't see that the pass was coming towards him. Spalding lines up the line of scrimmage. They are showing blitz, and they bring the house. Palazzo is wrapped up and dropped. No chance to get rid of it. The pressure got there before you could say football. Elijah Jones gets into the backfield to sack Palazzo. A big loss, and here comes the punt team.
And I mean, they said 7 there, and you've got 5 blockers. That eventually just comes down to a simple subtraction. There's not anyone to block them, and Palazzo had nowhere to go quickly off the bat, so it's gonna have to take a sack there.
Yeah, disappointing end of that drive for the Eagles.
Seen a lack of production from both offenses this game, and we'll see if Spalding's able to turn that around on this drive.
Definitely interesting change of pace from the first half to the second half, as the first half was this high-flying offensive type of game that we saw. The second half has been much more battle of the trenches, methodical drives down the field, and no points have been scored yet. Spalding will start their new set of downs as the punt went out of bounds at about the 35.
And that's natural. You start to see a lack of explosiveness. The players are getting tired, and I think we'll start to see a revival of those instincts of, explosive off the first step once it gets to the end of this game and the players are realizing, like, it's now or never, you know.
Well, then defenses start to make an adjustment, too, as the game goes on. I think we've seen that from both defenses as they've started to adjust to the ways that each offense likes to play the game. And
Absolutely.
It's made it really tough to sustain long drives. The Eagles have had a couple chances getting onto the Spalding side of the field, but just haven't been able to finish.
Looks like we're going to see a referee timeout. Unclear why. They're
And
talking things over.
We'll be back after the official timeout. And we're back right now, so that didn't last very long. But it's 1st and 10 for Spalding at their own 33-yard line. Washington takes the snap, hands it off, and a nice job, good tackle to trip up the running back Harmon. Gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, solid, quick gain there for this Spalding offense, and trying to gain momentum. Eventually, I think we've got to see a big play out of one of these offenses. I mean, this methodical driving down the field stuff seems to not really be working.
Here's Washington. He's going to take a shot down the field along the far sideline, and it is hauled in. What an amazing catch down the field by the Spalding Cavaliers. And a big first down. Aaron Igwebe hauls it in.
And talk about speaking it into existence.
That's one of the best catches I've ever seen, Connor.
Talk about speaking it into existence. I just said, we're going to have to see a big play, and it's an immediate 30-plus yard pass. And we'll see if they're able to take advantage of this.
Washington takes the snap, hands it off to Gorman, and a big run. Definitely the Eagles' defense gassed after the big play. That's a pickup of 9.
And it's just a big blow to their mental state. I mean, you've been locking them down so well this half thus far, and it looks like there is actually an injury on the field of sorts.
Yeah, we've got an injured Eagle. We'll be back after the injury timeout. 7:09 to go in the 4th quarter. First and 10 here for Spalding, nearing the red zone. It'll be 2nd down and short.
It's an absolute must bend but don't break situation here for the Eagles. You've got to keep it to 1 score to keep this game alive. It's 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Spalding's got it 2nd down and short from the McDonough 22.
Absolutely, Connor. Here's Washington under pressure and gets away from the sack. Faces more pressure, heaves it down the field, and is it intercepted? Oh, it's a touchdown. Spalding somehow came up with it. It's Igwebe, and the Spalding Cavaliers have extended their lead. And oh my goodness, Aaron Igwebe has taken this drive over. Looked like that was going to be picked out of the air, but Spalding comes down with it in the end zone.
Absolutely incredible. You see the McDonough defender here, I couldn't quite glimpse who it was, but he's about to come down with that, and he just bobbles it up, and an incredible one-handed catch behind his back from the receiver there.
Extra point is good right down the middle, and a huge touchdown for the Cavaliers. The Eagles cannot believe it. Spalding leads by 10.
And that is just an absolutely crushing blow for this McDonough defense.
Yeah, you could just see how the sidelines kind of deflated after that touchdown. What a catch by Igwebe. My goodness.
Yeah, and we'll see if they're able to recover. It doesn't look very likely at this point. 24-14, 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go. We'll be back when the McDonough Eagles are back on the field.
Still can't get over that catch. That was just, oh my goodness. What a grab.
Absolutely incredible.
Two return men back for the Eagles. And they will just let this go into the end zone for a touchback. So McDonough's got a tough mountain to climb. They're down by 10. 6:35 to go.
And you're not going to be able to see, I mean, or you're at least unlikely to see, the type of methodical drive that this McDonough offense has been producing all half.
Yeah, they're going to have to move it quick.
They're going to need some type of big play or quick passes that are able to get down the field quickly. Maybe we'll see some up-tempo because you're going to need to get the ball at least twice here to even make this an overtime possibility. See what the McDonough offense is cooking up.
Yeah, we'll see what McDonough has in store. Can they make any adjustments on this drive? 1st and 10, 4 receivers on the field. Palazzo under center takes the snap and looks to throw. Down the middle of the field, and it's nearly intercepted. There is a flag.
Blatant pass interference there on the play.
Yeah, I agree with you. They had him held up before the ball was even thrown.
It's intended for number 8, Brandon Finney Jr.
And nearly intercepted there by Tyler Brown, the senior defensive back from Spalding. We'll see what the penalty call is here. The Eagles' offense is moving back.
No, they're not moving it up. That was
now they're moving it forward. So.
That was definitely a pass interference call. You can see there, he wrapped him up, and it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Wow.
So the Eagles get a bit of a break on that one. The ball set up at the 35. You're right, Connor, 15 yards. That is huge as they try to get down the field quickly. Definitely gives them a chunk. And we'll see what Palazzo can do here. 1st and 10. He takes the snap. Spalding rushes 4. Quick pass to the left. That's caught by Santino. Quickly turns it up the field. A nice job by Sanchez to change direction and run up the sideline for a 1st down. He is just so shifty whenever he gets the football in his hands.
And great awareness there to get out of bounds there, stop the clock, give this offensive time to think over what they're going to do here. It's really important, even especially it's easy to forget at this point of the game. It's good he was able to think that through that clearly.
Yeah, Santino Sanchez just a special player. Whenever he gets the football in his hands, he can make something happen, and he did it once again there. 1st and 10, new set of downs at the Spalding 46-yard line. Man in motion, Palazzo under pressure has to get rid of it, and it's at the feet of Chase Green and incomplete.
They set up the screen pass there, and weirdly, it just didn't seem to develop fast enough for Palazzo. You know, you're seeing, the pressure is obviously going to come right away on the screen pass, and it just didn't seem like they were able to get it set up quickly enough, and that's, that's tough. That's the kind of thing you have to be ready for.
Second down now and 10 for McDonough. Palazzo looking, steps up in the pocket, has an opportunity and throws it into the ground. He had Santino Sanchez open, couldn't connect with him. He was under pressure, had to get rid of it. Now it'll be 3rd down and 10 for McDonough.
And Palazzo shook the sack there, and he's able to step up into the pocket, and he sees the open man, but I guess on the run, and right after breaking off from that defensive lineman there, he just wasn't able to focus enough to get the ball in the spot it needed to be, and that's a tough break, but we'll see if he's able to pick up on this 3rd and long. Maybe we'll see him go for a 5 or 6 yard game, make it an easier 4th, or maybe we'll see him try to pick up the whole thing.
Oh, and definitely 4-down territory here as well. They are going for it under all circumstances. It is 3rd down and 10 for McDonough. Palazzo looking, only a 3-man rush. He's going to air it out to the left side of the field, looking for his receiver, and it's incomplete.
And that ball is just a little shorter than you'd like it to be from Palazzo there. Sanchez had to reach over, Finney had to reach over there to even get a chance at it.
Yeah, Finney had a shot, but good coverage by the junior defensive back, Jaden Ships, for Spalding. It'll be a 4th down and 10. The Eagles are leaving the offense out there. I don't know if I like the deep shot, though, Connor, there on 3rd and 10, trying to get, maybe set it up closer for a shorter 4th down conversion. But the Eagles saw their opportunity. They decided to go for it.
Yeah, and, we might have seen a different outcome there if the ball was a little bit better. But, you've got that safety back there. It was going to be a tough throw either way. So we'll see if they're able to capitalize here and pick up that 10 yards. This is the position they set themselves up in.
Here is the 4th down and 10.
Game on the line.
Huge play here for McDonough. Palazzo, Eagles need a 1st down. He's under pressure escaping, still looking down the field, and it's dropped by Santino Sanchez. He had it in his hands and couldn't come up with it.
Unbelievable drop there. That's
so uncharacteristic
and it was,
of Santino
It wasn't
Sanchez
there. It was Finney there that on the drop, and that's a tough.
No, you're right. That was Finney. My fault.
It's a tough break for the McDonough offense there. You know, it's everything. This looked like it was falling apart, and Palazzo looked like he was about to make something out of nothing, and it's just a tough break to not be able to bring that one in.
Yeah, very tough break there for the Eagles. And Spalding takes over after the turnover on downs on the 45-yard line. Here is Washington under center. Takes the snap, hands it off to Gorman, and he's wrapped up quickly. Noah Ongst met him fast. The ball looked like it came free, but the referees will rule him down by contact.
The McDonough defense got excited there. They're trying to say it's their ball. But the referees didn't see anything of the sort, so it'll be us second and 8 or 9 here.
Second down and 8. From the McDonough 44. 3 receiver set. Washington under center with Gorman to his right. Beg your pardon, that's not Gorman to his right this time. That is Caden Curtis. And as the running back, quick pass out to the right, and a nice run up the field. Igwebe, once again, taking control of the game. He picks up the first down for Spalding, down to the 35.
Yeah, and the chances of the McDonough defense making a stop here and turning it around for a chance at this game are looking bleaker and bleaker, and it's looking very unlikely at this point. It's only 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go. 24-14. McDonough is down.
Yeah, not looking too good for the Eagles right now. And Spalding just able just to keep milking more time off the clock. New set of downs from the 35 for the Cavaliers, and this place has quieted down massively within the last 5 minutes or so. Here's the quick handoff, and up the middle, another big run, spun down at the 20.
Oh, and it looks
That's
like
Curtis. He
looks
picks
like
up the first down.
Anthony Redfern there got hit hard on that collision, and out comes the trainers to make sure he's all right.
Let's hope he's okay. We'll be back after the injury timeout. 4:17 to go, 24-14. Spalding leads. So Spalding has their new set of downs in the red zone at the 20-yard line. Big opportunity for them to put this game on ice. Washington takes the snap, hands it off to Curtis, dives forward for a gain of about 3.
And we're going to see Spalding continue to drain out this clock as much as they can on this drive. Hopefully close it out with a score for their side, and then and just be able to close it out. And it was a really tough battle tonight. We saw McDonough come out stronger than expected, and they just weren't able to capitalize on the opportunities they were given offensively during the second half, and we saw that come to fruition here.
Yeah, definitely likely just to see a lot of running plays from here on out for the Spalding Cavaliers. Second down and 7. Quick pass to the left that is caught. And once again, it is Igwebe. He is just taking over this football game. He picks up about 6. Shoved out of bounds. It'll be third down and short for the Cavaliers.
It's a really great game for Igwebe. And it's going to be a timeout here for McDonough. We will be back after the timeout.
Spalding has a 3rd down and short inside the red zone. And a little flip pass. And McDonough is able to stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles defense doing a nice job right there. Looked like it was Laudenslager who was in on the tackle. And it'll be 4th down and relatively short for Spalding. We'll see if they decide to kick a field goal here.
That's another McDonough timeout. It looks like they're still wanting to have a chance at getting the ball back here. And we'll see if they're able to, if they're going to come out here with a field goal unit or if they're going to go for it here. Not that it would particularly make a difference, but we'll see what they're able to do here. We'll be back after the timeout.
All right, so the Cavaliers are going to leave the offense out there. It'll be 4th down and 5. Washington takes the snap, rolling right, hands off, almost intercepted, but Spalding is able to wrestle it down inside the 10 and pick up the 1st down.
And we'll see a...
Now only less than 2.5 minutes to go. The clock will keep ticking. And that is a tough break there for McDonough as the pitch looked like the Eagles might have had a chance to force the turnover, but Spalding stayed with it and picked up the 1st down.
With morale down, we'll see if the McDonough defense is still able to stop a touchdown here. Could be good to just make a good stop here.
And up the middle, and a nice tackle there by the McDonough Eagles. They met the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
We'll see another McDonough Eagles timeout.
Stop with Elijah Crawford, and the Eagles will take a timeout trying to stop the clock and maintain their slight chance that they have.
We'll be back.
It'll be 2nd down and goal when we come back. Handoff up the middle and diving towards the goal line, and Spalding's got another touchdown. So on 2nd down and goal, they run it in from about 5 yards out, and the Cavaliers further extend their lead, and that pretty much puts this game on ice.
Yeah, and that's a brutal way to end this football game. You know, we've got 1:50 left to go here, but you know, we saw a good stand up until about the end of the 3rd quarter there from McDonough, and we'll see if they how they close out the game in the last couple minutes here.
Extra point is good, so that puts Spalding up 31-14. Definitely a tough break for the McDonough Eagles, who really put up a great fight the first 3 quarters of this game, and then Spalding just kind of ran away with it here in the last 12 minutes. Just want to notify everyone who's watching that for the rest of the football season here at John McDonough Stadium, Football for Food charity organization will be having a charity table outside of the football games. Please bring your canned goods for a canned foods drive throughout the entire season, as well as please feel free to chip in and donate some money as well. You'll receive a wristband for your donations to the Maryland Food Bank. So please stop by and check out the Football for Food charity table the next time you visit John McDonough Stadium.
Absolutely, and we love to see positive organizations like that coming out of something we all love, which is football. So.
Absolutely. So McDonough has 2 guys back to receive the kickoff. And you can just see the energy here at John McDonough Stadium has been deflated. Student section, most of the students have left. A few still here. Here on Cowboy night, I guess it is. Southwestern night.
Yeah, Western night.
Western theme. Well, Western themed. Some cowboy hats in the seats as the kick will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So with 1:51 to go, McDonough's offense will try to send up a hope and a prayer in the last 2 minutes of the football game.
Yeah, and it's always good to practice your 2-minute drill. I mean, I will come to McDonough offense, try to put some points on the board here. It's always good to get some reps in there in a real game. And we'll see if they're able to, you know, given the circumstances, put some points on the board.
Eagles offense back out onto the field. It's been a disappointing second half. Third quarter looked like they had some drives going but couldn't finish. A couple times where they got inside Cavalier territory. 1st and 10, Palazzo once again under pressure quickly, gets it out. Oh, and a great move by Santino Sanchez. Shakes and bakes and picks up about 4. He's just so electric. Whenever he gets the football in his hands, just such an athlete too. I mean, stole 16 bases last year on the baseball team. 85% success rate for him. Quick pass is complete. Oh, no, never mind. The ball came out of his hands along the right side. It'll be 3rd down and long for McDonough.
Yeah, we've got a minute 20 to go here. 3rd down.
Third down and 7 for McDonough.
And it's times like these where
trying to just find something to build on for the next game.
Yeah, you want to end on a positive note, send your guys home with something to show for what they've done, and you know, get some reps in for the next time you're in this situation like this. I mean, you never know when the 2-minute drill might need to come out.
Here's Palazzo under pressure, escapes it. He's going to take off. Palazzo trying to get to the sideline, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Gain of about 4 or 5. It'll be 4th down and 3 or 4 now for McDonough. 3rd down and 5.
So with 4th and 5 upcoming, Eagles would obviously like to at least get a 1st down here on this drive and keep building on their momentum. It's unfortunate to see the scoreboard where it's at. I don't know if it's necessarily a reflector of how the game went overall. You know, we saw a 14-17 scoreboard at the start of the half, and it just didn't quite pan out the way the Eagles were hoping tonight. And credit to Spalding for getting their guys out there and taking advantage offensively.
This is the game. 4th down and 4. Switch up. Oh, nice little toss to Chase Green down the sideline. And a 1st down. What a creative play by the Eagles here late in the game.
And that's the kind of thing you want to get an in-game repetition of before you pull that out, you know, against in a real game time situation where you've got a couple minutes to go and you're down 1 score. I mean, that's the type of thing that will definitely trick opposing defenses. So
definitely a fun play to watch. The toss out to Exonor, the flip to Chase Green. And the Eagles still got something in their bag here with a minute and 2 to go.
Absolutely.
Very creative play there for McDonough.
Yes, sir.
And converts the 1st down.
Minute and 2 to go.
Here's Palazzo. He takes the snap. He's going to take off up the middle of the field. Darting back and forth. Ooh, and he's spun down. He was hit hard. But a good run by Palazzo to pick up 8 yards. They'll bring up 2nd down and short. Nice run there by Palazzo. Designed run as well.
Yeah, and we're going to see him kind of start to care less and less about the clock here as it starts winding down. It's about 39 seconds to go. And
so here's 2nd down and 3. Palazzo looks to pass. Will throw to a wide open Santino Sanchez in the flat. He picks up a 1st down to the Spalding 35. This has been the best drive of the second half. Best drive of the second half so far for the Eagles. Some trick plays. Great patience in the pocket there by Palazzo to find Sanchez on his left side. And the Eagles move the chains.
Yeah, and we'll and he was just standing there wide open. It looked like someone forgot to pick up their man or something. The zone wasn't quite set up right. But
definitely some zone coverage in the defense on that play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 35. Palazzo has 4 receivers on the field. Shifts his running back in motion. He will throw it to him in the flat. Chase Green makes the catch, darts back up the field, will be spun down inside the 30. Eagles will call a timeout, it seems. Right on the clock, I guess they don't have any more time. They're going to let the clock run.
Left. 10 seconds to
Palazzo
go.
on 2nd down and 4. Takes the snap, looks to pass, going to heave it down the field, and it's incomplete. 3 seconds to go. There's a flag. Maybe pass interference. Quick update for all you Orioles fans out there. Gunnar Henderson has just hit a solo home run. It is now a 3-2 ball game with the Rays ahead of the Orioles by 1. So, yeah.
Thanks for that,
It's been a
Jackson.
fun year. Yeah, of course, Connor. Of course.
Appears the penalty is being talked over. And they're going to spot the ball at the it looks like they're going to stop the ball at the 15-yard line. 15-yard penalty there. Or possibly more. 30 seconds to go. We'll see if they can punch the ball into the end zone to end this game.
Yeah, take a shot. Why not?
Yeah.
3 seconds to go. 1st and 10 after the penalty. Let's make our predictions here, Connor. I'm going to say a 15-yard touchdown reception to Santino Sanchez on a seam route.
Maybe.
Never mind. Palazzo throws to the right. Definitely some
it looks like he
contact.
brought it in.
Caught for a touchdown. Okay, so the Eagles, there is a flag down. Definitely offensive pass interference. Exenor makes the catch. But a nice little fun way to end the ball game for McDonough. A nice catch by Exenor, but definitely pushed off.
I'm not sure if it'll be offensive. I
defender.
think there might have been a little bit mutual there, but we'll see what they call.
I like how my prediction just was not by any means correct. It went to the complete other side of the field.
Yeah, and everyone's emptying out of John McDonough Stadium,
Yeah,
but we
pass
do have
interference
pass
against
interference
the
on
offense.
offense.
Well, everybody, that does it for tonight.
That's
unless they put some more time back on the clock, but
I think
looks like the Eagles are getting ready to run
yeah,
play.
they are gonna give them one more play.
So this will be the final play, I think.
I'm not sure what that circular finger motion means. It looks like that means they're gonna go out there for one more play. Otherwise, I would think everyone would be coming off.
Yeah, they're gonna run one more play. Palazzo's getting the word from coach on what play to run. And we'll see a first down, replay first down here for McDonough.
See if they could get a nice 30-yard pass in.
With zeros on the clock as well.
Yep.
So, very interesting.
McDonough fans that are still remaining in the crowd hoping for one more to send them home.
Here's Palazzo. 1st and long. Last play of the game. Clean pocket. Rolls left. He's going to air it out. And it's caught but out of bounds was Santino Sanchez. And that will be the end of tonight's game. We thank all of you for listening and coming out. Jackson Smith and Connor May here in the broadcast booth.
Thank you for coming out, guys. See you next time.
We thank you for showing up and watching tonight's broadcast. Cavaliers win 31-14 over the McDonough Eagles. We'll see you next time at John McDonough Stadium. And remember to bring your canned goods for Football for Food. Everyone, have a good night and have a good weekend as well. Thank you.